most likely to write a bad Yelp review?
Oh my god, I love that
That's
question. Okay, probably Sansa. She's kind of a hater. Like, she's smart. She knows her shit. She would go in there and be like, I can do it better. You should listen to me.
She's definitely, her nose has definitely been up pretty high.
But I mean, rightfully so. Like, she earned her place, you know? She earned that shit, but she still would come in here and be like, you should probably be doing this. Move those cards over to the other side. And like, oh, you didn't listen to me? Fuck you then. Like, bad Yelp review.
Sean, you watch a show, I take it?
I was actually not on the Game of Thrones bandwagon until we started this whole catch-up thing here that Amy brought to us, and then I started watching a few episodes. Inevitably, I got hooked, and I've done my best to try to keep up. I do, through gossip throughout the years, bartending. Of course, I've known a little bit about the show, which I always lovingly referred to as just dragon boobs, and people would talk about it because that's all anybody talked about for the first seasons.
Well,
it was like, there's going to be dragons and there's tons of naked hot chicks, and I was like, yeah, great, dragon boobs, right? So I affectionately called it dragon boobs for a while, but it's a really rad show. I can see how people got completely enthralled with the show. It's very captivating, to say the least.
For sure.
But as far as naming which characters would Yelp review, I have no idea.
I'm not a scientist, but how many boobs do dragons have?
I don't know.
12?
I mean,
12?
Do they have more than 6?
I picture they're like giant dogs. Like they just have just a ton of teeth.
I'm not a dragon boobtologist.
But then again, they're like reptiles, right? So they're laying eggs. They have no boobs.
Yeah, they're laying eggs.
They don't know.
Apparently, it's only one egg.
It's
only one egg, and Khaleesi has all the eggs, and
Right.
there are apparently 3 of them. But all right, but
Eric, so you bad Yelp review? You have
So for me, I think it's fucking Cersei. That bitch. She's coming in. She's talking shit. Like, fuck her. Get the fuck out of here. Like, you're terrible. You're gonna get crushed by some rocks anyway. Spoiler alert.
How about the fact that she's getting paid $1 million an episode?
To
this
stand in a window and drink wine. She just stands there and
so
glares. just brooding and drinking wine.
Then they can go downstairs and hug one time.
Yeah, that's when you know you've made it in life,
Maybe
right?
retribution.
Lena Headey, good on you.
we don't know if she's actually dead. She could be crushed by
that bitch is dead.
They're all dead.
She
You
could,
owe me
dead.
$5.
I do.
She could crawl out, and she could be hella fucked up, but she could crawl out with it.
No, that bitch is dead.
Face.
Nobody's coming back from the dead anymore.
No, I'm not a Scientologist, but
I think people are dead by looking at their Instagram because they start
I
posting
have
the
not
pictures
looked
of,
at their Instagram yet.
I love the show. I love being on it. And she posted that
But aren't they brother
Jamie
and sister
posted
twins? Don't they have a twinsy Instagram?
No.
I have not seen their twinsy
No
Instagram.
twinsy, I don't
As
think
far
so.
as I know, they did not post anything recent since they got crushed by rocks.
I think they're.
So I don't know if they're
I
alive.
think
They're dead.
I think
I'm
They're
gonna go with
dead.
dead.
They're fucking dead.
They might come back with a
We only
review.
have an hour and 20 minutes left for them to kill everyone off and resolve everything. Nobody's coming back at this point. Like, if you didn't see them in the end of the last episode, they're fucking gone. There's no way.
Hi, my
So,
name's Kay Miranda.
Eric,
Hi.
Who ends up on the
never
Iron Throne,
introduced me.
in your opinion?
All
Who
right,
ends
butt
up?
face. All right, you never introduced me.
Katie.
Butt face. Hi. Hi, I'm Kay Miranda.
Katie Miranda, comedian extraordinaire,
Thank you.
performing at Laughs Unlimited.
Yeah, May 30th at 7 p.m. In case you don't know,
Headlining.
no,
Did I
not
not hear that
headline.
they're closing Laughs Unlimited?
No.
Or is that Punchline?
No, I'm just closing my legs.
different
I'm opening a lot of other things. I'm opening my spirit animal. I'm closing my legs. I'm going to charge more for that. I'm going more, I'm going to go more capitalistic when it comes to making more money. Tiger, toiga. Right?
You're gonna keep it like a toiga.
I'm gonna do toiga. It's gonna be Khaleesi smooth. I'm gonna chop all my hair off. I'm gonna make someone drive me around the town with a chain around my neck and make everyone yell at me, right? Isn't that what they did?
Pretty close.
To Cersei.
And you could like walk
Shame.
to Laughs Unlimited.
Shame.
I'm not a huge Game of Thrones person, but I think it's kind of BDSM. So I'm kind of into that. Either way, I'm
Do you
down.
think that Jon Snow and his wife, his wife in real life, who was his first love in the show, do you think that they do like role playing, like when they have sex and they like totally like get back into the character and like?
Because I mean that's how it started, right?
That's how it started. They fell in love in that role. Like, do you think that's them and
Maybe
in the
just on the
bedroom?
anniversary.
Like they get home and they're like busting the door, like
He
go on
opens
their
the
car.
closet and he already like has it out. He's like, huh? The outfit. She's like,
Do that thing with your tongue.
Totally.
Do
But
that thing
what
with
thing
your
with
tongue.
what tongue? I don't know. I'm out of it. I'm not
Oh my God.
hip with it.
How come? Also, can we just get really crude
Wait,
here?
what
How
tongue?
come Jon Snow and oh my God, and Grey Worm are the only two people in all of Westeros who know how to go down on a chick? Like, can we talk about how that's a fucking issue?
Well, I
Like,
can see Grey Worm because he
and all
doesn't
these
have a
women want to
penis.
save this world.
He's gonna
Maybe
make
that's
up for
why.
Yes,
But,
exactly.
like, we need to rule because these men are fucking up. There's only two in the whole nation that know how to go
Okay,
down
I
on
think
it.
we're missing. we went from Game of Thrones to another genre. Either way, it turned into eating pussy, and either way,
We're still talking
it's
about Game of
both
Thrones.
very important, and I think both genres should focus on that. But either way, what happened to Jon Snow?
He's
Didn't
still
he abandon
alive.
his dog?
That was not cool.
He set his dog free.
set his dog
though.
free. Send him
You
out
know
to the
his
wild.
dog was going to be happier in the wild where he's been running
Dog was
around
like,
wild
I probably
for...
would have rather just
that's
gone
like
to
us letting
my fucked up ear.
our domesticated dogs go if we've had them for 8
Right.
years. It's like,
Art,
Like, if
Like,
you
girl,
could,
I go
like,
with you. What are you
Art,
talking about?
I don't leave your side. Like, it's like my
Art,
dog.
this
my dog
game
never
too great.
leaves.
How we get back
What?
focused on points of question besides our
All right. Back to Tiger.
No,
Back to
I
Tiger.
want to ask Eric.
Eric,
I want to ask
pointed
Eric
question
who,
to Eric.
who
Here we
ends
go.
up on the Iron Throne.
We were just talking about him, Jon Snow. It's how it's
think
like.
so.
I mean, it's predictable, but I mean, there's no other like proper answer that resolves that show in the right way, right? Like, I mean, it's expected, but if they do it in the right way, it provides.
Is this show
Satisfying.
known for doing things
Did
the
you
right
speak
way?
any
No,
English
but that's
at
the
all?
point,
I don't
right?
know what you
Oh, so you
said
think
at all.
okay?
Did you? I don't.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, Jon Snow, easy. Fine.
Well, if you said Jon Snow, that makes sense. But
Yeah,
you said
that's
a
it.
lot other words that didn't make sense. Like Jon Snow, blah blah blah, hand job. That makes sense, but I didn't understand anything else. So okay, now Art,
Okay.
what do you think about Jon Snow?
Who do I think's on the Iron Throne?
I don't know.
I still think there is a John and Dany love child. I still
You
think
think
she's
she's pregnant?
I still think
Ooh,
she's
that's
pregnant.
a new theory. That's a new one. All right.
And I know they haven't said anything yet, but I still think she's pregnant. I think they all die, except for Tyrion, and Tyrion ends up taking care of Dany
They're-
and John's love
But
child.
if dragons,
To groom him
Interesting.
to
what
be-
about Sansa at his side? I could see that.
Yeah.
They were married before.
Right.
They had a little reconnection in the crypt
They'd
there
be
where they
like
were like,
second cousins
wow,
or
you were the
something.
best one. Like,
Let's
you're
go
not
back.
horrible.
Yeah.
I don't know if they would fuck or not if they were married, but they would. I could see them having a good leadership partnership. That
Yeah.
could be a thing.
Sansa
Husband
needs-
love.
Sansa
You think
needs a
Arya's
husband.
gonna die though?
I think so. Well,
I hope everyone dies.
If
That's
Arya
how
was
every-
gonna die, she would have went out killing Cersei and getting crushed by the building
that's
like
true.
in the
So
last
before
episode.
this last episode, I thought
She
that's
would
why I
have
thought she was
died
gonna
with.
die.
I think Dany's dying no matter what, and
Oh,
she's
Dany's
dying by Stark.
Yeah.
Some
So-
Stark is killing Dany. That's happening. I have another $5 bet open still that Tyrion will kill Dany, and I don't think
Well,
I'm
only have a
positive that
$4
Dany's going down by the hand of a
55
Stark.
Bet.
I think there's a good
$4.55
possibility.
bet. That's the
Good
one.
bit possibility of that.
I think Cersei will come back from the dead with her ugly
Also,
twin.
Making good.
Might as well settle
Oh,
that
there you
down.
go. Wow.
Hate
Paying
Hate
bets.
dragon.
We've
I
seen
called
it.
Jamie down.
I think
You
there
did?
needs to be
There may
more
be some weird
dragons.
rules about an employee paying their boss. I bet, but I'm just going to let that go.
We didn't see anything.
It was about stuff outside of work.
it was
It's
a
okay.
Game of Thrones bag.
It's okay if Cersei was involved. Cersei. It was her fault. Everyone knows that.
So let me ask you guys. So summer's coming up. You guys have any like plans, like K Street? Like what is going on? Like obviously K Street's going through this huge kind of renaissance. A lot of cool stuff going on. What have you guys heard? Like what's like of the next?
Mostly, I mean, like we're all waiting for is like you're saying. There's a lot of really good stuff happening on the street, and a lot of it's being backed by some really awesome local people here. Like,
right.
I mean, I think everybody on this block is just waiting, like pins and needles, for Bill to get Kadaiko open 2 doors down from us. Bill No from Crew,
the Aviary,
his new ramen
Solomon's.
Nishizaka style place. That I mean is going to be amazing. We all know that food's going to be incredible. Bobby and Bird, the people behind Flamingo House, are opening up a really awesome concept here on K Street that's going to have a rooftop lounge called the Aviary. That's just going to be 4 doors down to us, even closer to the arena. They're working hard every day over there to get that going. Super excited to see what they're going to be doing over there. I mean, we have eclectic restaurants opening here. We got Koji Kitchen, which is this Korean fusion spot opening up here on the corner. Solomon's Deli is going to be coming this month, which is
Solomon's,
another project. You know, it's
they're doing like bands and stuff, right? Like, is that right?
They're supposed to.
I
be
heard
live
they were going to
music
have live
happening
music
at
there
Solomon's
too.
at some point.
So like,
that's coming some point this June. Solomon's. I mean, that's going to be an awesome spot here on the block. We have a really cool pizza place that I'm interested in seeing about, Neapolitan Pizza, happening right next door to Roost Holler. There's a couple of fitness places here, and there's still empty spaces left to be filled. So who knows what's going to end up
All
there.
you guys need to know is there's CrossFit and comedy. It goes really
Yeah.
good together. People need to lose weight and laugh and
It's
not
new fusion
drink
concepts.
and drink.
Yeah.
It's a fusion. People like to lift a lot of ropes and puke do that thing. I'm into puking and lifting ropes.
It's all about working off the hangover,
I like to stay drunk the entire time.
But there's just amazing commitments made by some awesome local people here to the area to revitalize K Street, which has been pretty much abandoned by the local community for decades now. I mean, I don't know about everybody here. When I was a kid, like this used to be a place we used to come and hang out. Like Thursday night markets used to happen, which was like one of the biggest things. Crust Eater used to have live bands there all the time. You know, I mean, Cake played there long before Cake was anybody. They used to open for Little Guilt
Can we
Shrine.
talk about what our basement, what our downstairs area
I mean,
was?
our downstairs
our
areas,
Junta.
It used to be Junta, which was like an all ages like music venue and art space. So a lot of all the graffiti on the all of the graffiti downstairs on the walls is all just left over from the event space. Yeah. We didn't touch any of it. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, we did lose some really awesome pieces expanding the space.
That back wall?
The back wall had to come down, and we lost a huge piece by Sean Berner.
Can I make a suggestion on the podcast?
I've never seen it.
Sure.
How deep do we have to go downstairs?
Just
on the back wall, but the back wall is painted over. That was Berner's. Like, what if we had Sean Berner, talking to you, Sean, I hope you're listening, paint that, like, wall above our couches over there. And then he gets his spot back, and he's so sick now. And he does live...
Like, all the way at the back, that gold wall?
Sean's was the gold wall.
Upstairs. I know, but upstairs on that blank concrete wall, what if... Because we talked about doing a live painting thing. What if we had him do...
Well, I can do live tramp stamps.
That would be sick.
The
and then we complete
bend
full
over
circle.
and let me tramp stamp them, like, for real.
But yeah, I mean, from, market...
live tramp
that would be amazing.
For all women who want to bend over and let me...
Oh my God, Katie!
We can put you in the alley.
The alley is where tramp stamps belong.
I'm going to drink a little more tequila.
I believe in that. Tramp stamps matter.
Can I
be the first one to say that?
Can I interject real quick before we get too really crazy and off the wall and like have all the insane things? I do want to say that we have some really cool plans to like do some weekly events here, which hopefully will bring some more people in and let people have, I don't know, we are an official sponsor of Concert in the Park.
Nice.
We are an after party spot for that. If you come in with your wristband after Concert in the Park, you get your happy hour pricing. So well drinks, draft beers, house wines. You get $2 off of those with your wristband on Fridays. Thursday nights, we're partnering with the hostel on I Street.
The International Youth
really?
Hostel.
The International
They're doing a
Youth
pub crawl
Hostel,
here
yeah.
every Thursday.
So they're doing an international pub crawl